got it. So you got yourself 108 coins for winning that duel. Nice work. Now you really got so much money on hand with you at this point. And Rosalina gets herself an item back. Alright, what's it gonna be? Oh boy! Another golden pipe along with a mushroom. Yeah, even though it's pretty insane that Rosalina's getting pretty lucky out there with the golden pipes, she can't really necessarily do anything about that right now, so she pretty much just lost all her money. And why is Donkey Kong even going with the 1 right there on that custom dice block?
Because he's stupid. Only got 15 coins out of that.
Alright, but anyways, now we're doing a 4-player mini game.
Oh.
And it's gonna be Rockin' Raceway. Oh, sorry, what was that?
I think it's trying to speak one of the Bowser's shenanigans.
Yeah, maybe that could be a good point on why he went with the 1 on that custom dice block to begin with. You and I are pretty close right now, Mark, but let's see what happens as we make our way down the straightaway. Oh, darn it, you got it. Yeah, I can't believe that just tricked me big time. It looks like Donkey Kong barely edged out Rosalina for 3rd. Alright, 3 more turns left. But anyways, let's go ahead and see what happens next. Gotta try to think on this. I'll throw regularly again. It's gonna be a 9. And that was a little bit too much right there, because I'm now seeing Bowser. Yeah, that's unfortunate.
One turn to get to the item shop.
Let's go.
Oh, 9 for Rosalina. But she cannot buy anything since she doesn't have any money. And she's going to be getting 10 coins from that lucky space. And Donkey Kong's running out this custom dice block. Going with the 3. And that will make him land on an event space. Yeah, he really did make a good use of that right here, especially since he was nearby Bowser. But now Donkey Kong can have a chance to get a star possibly on the next turn, depending on how it does play out. Alright, 1 versus 3, and it's money belts. Okay, you just barely grabbed the coin bag right there for us in the end. So looks like we are going to be getting 29 coins right there.
171 out of 2 now.
Yeah, that is so much money for what you have racked up now at this point. But anyways, we got 2 more turns left. And, let's see. I want to try to think this through right here. Oh. Okay, I think I'm going to go ahead and bring out my custom dice block right here, because I think I may have a good plan of what I could do with this. So I'm going to go with a 9.
So you're not in a block, you're not in a battle game.
Yeah, both of those things have not happened all throughout this game right here. It's kind of interesting. Alright, what am I getting on this lucky space? Alright, 10 coins.
Just enough to not be able to get an item.
Yeah, you were very close there to that item shop. But it turns out it's not going to happen.
All because Rosalina had to curse me.
And interestingly, she's deciding to bring out her mushroom compared to one of her 2 golden pies. But she's still going to be able to get to that star right here on this turn. So now Rosalina has 3. And now we're doing a battle.
I know, man, like big meow.
$20 each.
I can't throw me like big meow.
Alright, what are we playing? Storm Chasers. Oh darn, where'd you come from, Monty Mole? Yeah, they can be. I don't really like how they can sometimes mess you up depending on where you're going. Alright, I got it. I managed to get 56 coins out of that. Yeah, no matter what he gets here, but he is going to be getting a 5. Time to see what the next minigame is. It's a 4-player minigame. Honeycomb Havoc. Yeah, Rosalina's gonna be the first one out right here. And basically with my previous turn right there on why I chose the 1, I only did that just to be nice to you, Mark.
Okay. Makes sense. Alright. Gonna get knocked out either way.
See you later, Donkey Kong. Alright, just you and me here, but let's see who will pull it off. Oh, God. I think I might be in trouble. Yeah, I'm gonna be out. So you're gonna win this minigame, Mark.
Finish.
Alright, but anyways, it's time for the final turn. Alright. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and use my cursed dice block in just a moment, but I want to try to think a little bit right here of who I do want to use this on right here. I'll use that on Rosalina. I get an 8. Alright, let's see what you get here, Mark. Oh, 1! And now you and I are dueling. It could possibly be huge right here, depending on how much money you do put at risk right here, but what do you think?
But at the same time, I want to make sure I protect my point in doing the most.
Alright, just 3 that you're gonna bet?
Yeah, it's like, nothing against you, Giga, but I want to make sure I protect my point in doing the most.
Yeah, fair enough. You do as you please. Oh, it's Motor Rooter we're playing. Ah, darn it, nothing I could do in trying to avoid that. Oh no! Oh, I almost avoided that. Alright, looks like I win. So it was a good thing on your part that you didn't risk too much money.
Yeah. I was wise to not wager so much.
Let's go.
And it's going to be a 1 for Rosalina. Alright, what's she getting on the lucky space? 15 coins. And now Donkey Kong's going to bring out his dueling glove. He's challenging you, Mark.
DK, come on, buddy. You do me a solid and let me try to protect my coin. Alright.
Yeah, he's paying like around half his money for what he has, but let's see if you can possibly beat him here.
Well, I still protect my coin either way.
Oh, it's Spin Doctor. This might be a tough one for you to win now, but let's see how it plays out. Yeah, this is getting pretty interesting here. Yeah, Donkey Kong's gonna be getting this. Yeah, I must say, that was just very unfortunate for the many paths that you took that you could not even go further ahead. It's the top thing that could be really rough right here about Spin Doctor some of the time when you do play it. Alright, 17 coins for Donkey Kong, that lucky space. And now on to the final mini game. So it's a 4-player mini game to finish it off, and it's Mushroom Mix-Up. Okay, so we are ending it up with a good classic. Alright, purple's up first. How'd you get out already, Mark? How'd you get out already? Now, come on! That's just stupid right here for what he did to you right there. He's gonna pay for that. Alright, it's all up to me to try to beat Donkey Kong here. Alright, looks like I will do it. Yeah, that's what Donkey Kong gets for screwing you up earlier, Mark. Alright, but anyways, we'll see who our winner is in a moment. But let's go and take care of the bonus stars. Alright, first bonus is the minigame bonus. Alright, who's gonna be getting that? It's me! Alright, what's the second bonus? Slowpoke bonus. Alright, who's getting that? Rosalina. Yeah, I think so, from what I recall. Alright, let's see who wins. Yep, it is me. Alright, good game. Alright, so looking at the results right here, I ended up with 5 stars while Mark had 4. So yeah, thanks to the help right here of that first bonus star right there, that made me secure the win. Even before that, you and I were actually very close right here in terms of money. But yeah, I must say, that really turned out to be a pretty amazing game right here for how this went. But now let's go ahead and check out our detailed results before we get ready to wrap things up for the segment. So, you have Rich by 32 over Donkey Kong, and okay, that's kind of interesting right here. I had the minigame bonus right here, but it said you had more minigame coins collected.
It's probably because you won more games than I did.
Yeah, I think I can see with how that is right here, but anytime I notice something like that, where if somebody gets the minigame bonus, and if somebody else gets more minigame coins, I really find that a little complicated. So there were no hidden blocks found right here throughout this game. We have a three-way tie for shopping in which me, you, and Donkey Kong all bought 4 items, while Rosalina had 3. And we had a three-way tie for most items used as well, in which me, Rosalina, and Donkey Kong used 7 items, while you used 5. And I have a Sightseer by 12 over you. And Rosalina has Slowpoke by 2 over Donkey Kong. Couldn't believe that was pretty close there. We had a three-way tie for the most blue spaces with me, you, and Donkey Kong. We each had 10, while Rosalina had 9. Rosalina landed on the most red spaces with 3, and you had 2, I had 1, and Donkey Kong's the only one out there that didn't even land on a single red space. Donkey Kong landed on the most item spaces with 3, while the rest of us have 1. And then we have a three-way tie for the most event spaces right here, in which me, you, and Donkey Kong had 2, while Rosalina had 1. Nobody landed on any chance time spaces. I landed on the most lucky spaces with 6, while the rest of us have 5. And nobody landed on any Bowser spaces this game, so that's something you don't normally see every day. Then Rosalina was the only one that landed on a Versus space. What was that? And nobody used any stickers. But yeah, I must say, that was quite a game right here, if I do say so myself. You did have a chance to try to win it in the end right here, but you came up a little bit short as you were 1 star behind me, but still a good game out there nonetheless. But anyways, let's go ahead and exit out of here. Alright, but anyways, that is going to do it for Mario Party Superstars for the Nintendo Switch as part of Mark Liotta's birthday special, but we still have 2 more games left to play, and I will see you all for the next segment right after this, so stay tuned.